our quest to understand spirituality, we often find ourselves confined by the rigid boundaries of religious dogma and cultural identity. However, a more scientific approach to spirituality can reveal profound insights. By cross referencing similarities across various religions and traditions, we can uncover universal truths that transcend individual belief systems. This method, much like a scientific inquiry, allows us to decode the essence of spirituality and tap into a deeper, more universal understanding. Just as scientists seek to find common principles underlying diverse phenomena, we should look for the commonalities in different religious and spiritual traditions. When we examine the core teachings of various faiths, particularly ancient traditions that have endured over time, we often find striking similarities. These similarities can offer clues to universal truths that are closer to the essence of spirituality. For instance, consider the concept of the world being an illusion. In Hinduism, this idea is expressed through the concept of Maya. Similarly, in certain African spirituality traditions, there is a recognition that the physical world is not the ultimate reality. When we find such concurrence between isolated tradition, it suggests that these teachings are tapping into a fundamental aspect of the human experience and understanding. The notion that the physical world is an illusion is a recurring theme in many spiritual traditions. This idea can be found in Hinduism, Buddhism, Gnosticism, and even among the ancient Aboriginal cultures in Australia. When isolated cultures with no apparent connections to one another arrive at similar conclusions about the nature of reality, it indicates that these insights are not mere cultural artifacts, but rather reflections of a deeper universal truth. By recognizing the similarities, we can piece together a more comprehensive understanding of spirituality. This approach allows us to move beyond the surface level differences imposed by geography, cultural, and historical context and delve into the shared wisdom that underlies all spiritual traditions. Adopting a scientific approach to spirituality means embracing the method of inquiry that values evidence, cross referencing, and critical thinking. It involves looking at the underlying principle that different traditions share and using these commonalities to decode the mysteries of existence. This method encourages us to move beyond the dogma and explore spirituality as a universal human experience. When we approach spirituality like scientists, we become open to the idea that different religions and traditions are various lenses through which the same ultimate truth is viewed. Instead of being confined by the specifics of any one tradition, we can appreciate the broader universal messages they convey. This perspective allows us to see spirituality as a cohesive field of study where different practices and beliefs are interconnected pieces of a larger puzzle. The universal approach to spirituality also empowers individuals to explore and tap into these universal truths on their own. Just as scientists conduct experiments to verify hypotheses, individuals can engage in spiritual practices from various traditions to see what resonates with their personal experience. This hands-on exploration can lead to a profound personal insight and more personalized understanding of spirituality. By focusing on the similarities across different traditions, we can create a more inclusive and holistic view of spirituality. This perspective encourages us to respect and learn from all traditions, recognizing that each one offers valuable insight into the nature of reality and our place within it. In essence, viewing spirituality through a scientific lens allows us to uncover the universal truth that underpins various traditions, religious and spiritual traditions. By cross referencing similarities and focusing on the commonalities, we can move beyond dogma and cultural differences to discover a more profound and unified understanding of spirituality. This approach not only broadens our perspective, but also empowers us to explore and experience spirituality in a deeper, personal, and meaningful way. This is Makalasi. Thanks for watching. Peace.